But here's the question. If Nancy Pelosi were here and she listened to the issues we just went through, she would say, wait a minute, this is reminding me of something. There was a bill passed by the House of Representatives this year, H.R. 1, the most ambitious reform package passed by the House since the Voting Rights Act of 1965. It sits in the well of the United States Senate now because, of course, the majority leader will not bring it up. But what was significant about H.R. 1, it included every one of the reforms we were talking about except the Electoral College. And it is fundamental reform. I think it gets us 80% to where we want to go. I support vouchers, and vouchers should be in there too, so I think we could improve it. But just as important as the fundamental reform is the fact that it was H.R. 1. It was a recognition of what you said at the very beginning. We don't get anything until we get this done first. So the question for you, Senator, is, will you ask that there be an H.R. 1, or let's call it POTUS1? Will you introduce POTUS1, which is a package of reforms that are fundamental to make it possible for you to get everything else that you want to get done?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, because as you said, quoting me, so we go around the circles. I mean, this is what we understand, all right? Are we interested in climate change? Are we interested in healthcare? Are we interested in education? Are we interested in having a fair tax system so that the wealthy start paying their fair share of taxes? Are we interested in having the best public educational system in the world, from childcare through graduate school, et cetera, et cetera? If we are interested in any of those issues and a dozen more, then we have got to make sure that we have elected officials who represent what the people want, not what wealthy campaign contributors want. So my agenda is a progressive agenda. I believe that my agenda speaks to the needs of working families. I do not believe that my agenda speaks to the needs of the billionaires and wealthy campaign contributors who will be at war against everything we are trying to accomplish. So it goes without saying that I will prioritize the need to revitalize American democracy and to create a campaign finance system that is based on justice, not billionaires buying elections.
You go first, but it goes without saying, but I am so happy you said it, Senator, because it is such a critical point for us to understand. So we're going to do